y'all, welcome to today's video. Hi, I'm FashFab. You can call me Fash, just in case you've never been here before. I am all about the indie beauty. I love independently owned brands. I'm basically an indie channel with a little sprinkles here and there of other brands. On today's video,
the time has come. The time has come
where I am going to rank my bellabeautebar palettes.
You're gonna do what?
Usually on this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Today, we're ranking them. bellabeautebar is one of my favorite brands. This was very painful. It took me about a week. So let's just get started. I have 16 palettes that I have purchased from bellabeautebar with my own money. They were not sent in PR. They were not gifted. Number 16, y'all, is this one. One, it is large and in charge. Two, I usually don't use an all matte palette. And this is the mother of mattes. But the only thing that I do love about this palette is that there's no shade names on these mattes. So I could pull them out. I could use them elsewhere because they are magnetic. And I super, super duper like that. Number 15, y'all, is Celestial Garden. And the reason why I put this towards the back is I wish they would have put shadows here instead of water activated liner. Like, this is all water activated liner. That to me is just a waste of space, especially in a palette. Number 14, the Sun and the Sea palette. Y'all, this to me on my skin, I could put all of this on my eye 2 weeks apart and it's all gonna look the same. It all comes across the same shade. These two, they come across the same shade on my face. So with that being said, I y'all, you know me, you know me. It's all or nothing. I mean, open that palette, let's do it. I am not here for the topper stuff. I want payoff. And this palette does not do it. This palette is strictly only in this position because I didn't know where else to put it. I mean, I could say it's like 5.5. But this is very pastel. This is Pastel Garden from bellabeautebar. This, to me, on their future launches, this was up towards the top. When I first got this palette, this was up towards the top. But as they launched more and more and more palettes, I have found that this range and these shades are in other palettes that they launch in the future. The Angles palette, y'all, this is strictly all special shades. This is all the chromes, the shimmers, like this is all the things, all in one palette. I like it, and you will be surprised how much I do use it. Like, I do like it. I just had to put it somewhere because it's one solid glitter bomb. Strange and Unusual palette. This, I like this palette. Yeah, I think that video is already out. I think it's already out by now, but there is a video out where I did Beetlejuice. This shade does fantastic underneath the black light. This orange, y'all, like, check this out, this orange. This also was one of them that bumped down in the ranking because of the future palettes and took its place. Recently de-influenced palette. Y'all, this, I like this palette. I like this palette a lot. But there's shades, this pink, these purples, in the future. I loved it when I first got it. But trust me, in the future palettes, but it's still a good palette. I just put it here because I had to find a place to put it. Number 9, the Melted Mattes palette. Yes, you just saw 9 on the front of that. Same as before. I just don't reach for mattes. And if I'm going to reach for mattes, I have a certain palette that I go to for mattes, and this is not it. Also, these yellows, I don't get the payoff. But these like this second row, black light, yep, it does glow. When I said future neutral go-to in the brand, this is Smoky Glam palette, y'all. This palette has everything that I would ever need. Yes, it's a large palette, but this palette is usually what I take when I travel. I can go dark all the way to light. I can use, y'all, I have this shade right here. Like, it looks pink. I mean, really, like, just look at the shift. This is here because of how much I've used it lately. Is this its permanent spot? No, because I flip with Smoky Glam. But this is Ultra Violet. When I said that there are future purples, y'all, they were coming out with future purples. This is a collab with Deandra Nicole off of Instagram. I think that's how you say her name. When I tell you that this, if you need a purple palette, even the new Natasha Denona palette, get this one instead. Better quality. You're welcome. Hey, Vamp. Vamp is here because I've only played with it once because it is new. I've only played with it once. That was on camera. I unboxed it on camera, and I think that video's out. So I am not going to take like these off, y'all. I like this palette. This red up here in this corner, let me tell you, rubies, vampire teeth, blood, whatever you want to call it, fantastic red. Number 5, that used to be number 1, Bejeweled palette. Y'all, the reds, the shifty shades, oh, like this whole row, it's color story. Oh, girl, this palette, when this came out, I can honestly say it was around Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Christmas time of last year. It knocked the socks off the majority of the makeup community, the beauty community. It flipped us upside down and was like, wake up, pay attention, you got this. Most of us were blown away with just the formula, the color story, the payoff, and with it being so close to the holidays, y'all, I will be really, really surprised if this particular palette still is not some other creators' number 1s. Basic Witch is number 4. And the reason why I like this is, y'all, this particular purple is a plum gray. I don't know if I have, if I do, it's not, like, there is something about that plum gray that just like, and then you go on top with this right here. Y'all, look at the shift. We're down to the top 3. I don't know if you can guess them, but now we're in the top 3. Okay. Help. Number 3, Secret Garden. This is why I put the other mattes to the back. It's like, you girls go to the back, you have my back, you just do that back there, back. Anyway, this, look. This shade right here, there's the matte brown, the matte pink, the matte greens, like you got this green right here. You got the darker, that could be teal or green. This palette is like 3 palettes all wrapped up in one. This was a good palette. Number 2, Poison Garden. Y'all, the grunginess. When I tell you that the grunginess of this palette is like my soul and my heart and my brain all wrapped up in a palette. Like, girl, these shades right here look spectacular together. And then you could take these 3 shades and use this as a liner. Fantastic. These 3 shades, and I've used these 3 before and topped it with, this is number 2. And for my number 1 palette from bellabeautebar, as of today, which could change tomorrow, Dead Roses palette. I love this palette. And it's got your purples, but this shade, like the purple to the gold, this, ooh, y'all, this is pretty too. This shade right here, let me show you, let me show you this shade right here. This shade. Put your sunglasses on, because y'all, that right there. There's something about this shade, like the solid glass. It's like a purple, but shiny, like there's yellow, there's pink, there's gold. It's just like ice. Solid ice. Okay, y'all. As painful as that was, I'm going to go wash my dirty mouth out with soap because I feel like I just got all of this all wrong. And I'm so glad that I can change it because, you know, this is my channel and I'm the boss and I can do what I want. But anywho's, y'all, do you guys have these palettes? Do any of you have these palettes? I do have a code with bellabeautebar. It is FashFab. You can use it at checkout to get a percentage off. Y'all, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. But like I said, the stack, it was painful. Y'all, I gotta go. This was painful. Anywho, y'all, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there. It will let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody, and I'll see you in my next video. Toodles!